Hey guys, welcome back to the Sunderland Career Mode. It's episode number 17. I sincerely apologize. It's almost been a month or maybe even longer since we've last uploaded, and we're in the middle of season 2, which makes it even more criminal. But this is how the table looks. We did play a few games off camera. We're sitting 4th place right now, ahead of Newcastle United. I think the last time we were together on camera, Newcastle United were definitely in the top 4. At some point, they were first place. I think they were holding that position now for the majority of the season. So when it comes to games that we played off camera, from what I know for certain, we played against Leicester. We won 2-0. We won 1-0 against A.F.C. Bournemouth in the FA Cup. I think that was the 5th round. And then we won 4-1 against Leeds United. 5-3 against Real Betis in the UEL competition. Which round are we in? Round the 16. So we do have a good advantage against the Spanish side. We're going to take them back to the Stadium of Light at some point in this episode. And then we're going to have the FA Cup. I'm going to assume this is the quarterfinals. So we're going to be playing against Wolverhampton away from home. So from what I remember, we did weaken our squad during the January transfer window simply because we got rid of the likes of Armstrong, who was a good player to come off the bench and help out when Jonathan David wasn't in form. And then we replaced him with a Liam Delap for development purposes. I feel like he would have developed into a better player eventually. However, he's out injured. We're going to have to wait another 8 weeks for him to return. But this is what I have available at my disposal right now. As this episode is about to get underway, we've got a huge clash against Newcastle United. I think the last time we played against them, we smashed them. I think it was 4-0, and majority of the goals came in the first half. So I'm just going to quickly remind myself of the score. So it turns out it was 4-0 the last time we played against them. I think we've been playing some good football from what I can remember. Again, the tactics aren't really updated, so I'm probably going to have to readjust myself because I play with different tactics and different saves. For my return game in this episode, we're going to start with Patterson in goal, Humes at the back with Ballard, Kelly and Sessegnon. In our midfield, it consists of Ampadu, Ushish and Gallagher. Nelson's on the right hand side, David's the number 9, and then we've got Magno on the left hand side. Yeah, we've been doing really well to keep ourselves in the top half of the table and do one better and sit in a European spot. We didn't get ahead through scraping victories and results, so we need to continue to play positively and impose ourselves. Oh, poor play there by Ryan Sessegnon, forced out. Sessegnon cuts that back. Livramento, Sanchez, good block there by Ushish. Gonna go back to keeper. Patterson clears his lines. Good flick on by Reece Nelson. He can bomb down the right hand side. Come on, Jonathan David's in the middle. I'm gonna give that to him. First touch is poor. Botman dispossesses the man. Oh, well done, Kelly. Lloyd Kelly stepped up there. Ushish can play up the line. There we go, Magno. Go on, Magno. We have Jonathan David. Jonathan David going to cut on the inside of Botman. Jonathan David's one-on-one with the keeper. We find the bottom right corner. I was going to say bottom right keeper. We've taken the lead. Jonathan David, our top goal scorer, our key signing this season. Jonathan David seems to be coming alive in the back end of the season. Every goal that he scored so far since January has been crucial for us. Okay, Ushish. Good play there. Going to give that to Ampadu. He's going to spread play to the right. There's Reece Nelson. Hume is on the inside in the penalty area. Going to drill it hard and low. Botman with the block. Can't remember if Sessegnon was actually good with corners. I just think he has the best crossing accuracy in the squad. Ball goes in, and that probably sums up his ability to find the head. Advantage given. Good interception by Lloyd Kelly, but we give the ball up instantly. Newcastle have the ball in our half. Sanchez. Come on, press him. Come on, Ushish, help out. Long shot. Oh, Patterson deals with it. 30 minutes gone. We are winning 1-0. Can't say 1-0 to the good just yet. It's end-to-end stuff. Spread play to the left. Good takedown by Sessegnon. Oh, I see a ball in the gap to play into Ushish. He hasn't got the pace, but hopefully we've got someone to play a ball to. And we find Reece Nelson on the right-hand side. Try to go with the first-time cross into Jonathan David. Is blocked. Magno, he can turn. The Brazilian plays on the inside. Oh, there we go. Jonathan David. We just miss Ushish. This is what I mean, the final ball. As Newcastle United look to hit us on the breakaway. Oh, no, Minter's onside. Minter. Shot at the near post. Patterson gets low. Ball goes in. Header from Isak. Hooked away by Hume. Flicked it on David. Try to get the breakaway going. Oh, no. Oh, good save. Isak slipped in behind. I'm not too sure why it didn't switch me into who I think was Ballard, who could have gotten the way. But good goalkeeping by Patterson. Yeah, again, well done, Hume. Just kept with his man. Waited for him to make a mistake. Reece Nelson. Him and Jonathan David. Oh, come on, man. We don't have many strikers remaining, and you're taking out the one and only striker that's in form. What's this guy doing? Referee, speak to him, please. Who's that? Red card, red card. There's a sending off in the derby. Well done, referee. You've done your job. You see that? That's why you stay on your feet, lads. You stay on your feet, especially in a heated encounter. Hopefully, that's flipped the game. Well, not flipped the game, but definitely tilted the tie in our favour. Plus, the crowd, the home crowd, just giving the ball up instantly. Talk about composure in the middle of the park. Livramento on the right-hand side now for Newcastle. Sessegnon is about to be penalised. Referee says play on though. Shaw. What's Lloyd done there? What's Lloyd done? Hume. He's on Isak. Does well to keep him at bay. Isak finds Anthony Gordon. Gordon. Anderson. Come on. Oh, no. The ball's found Gordon. Gaia. Oh, well done, Ballard. He's definitely been my best defender so far in the series. Oh, we've got options. Conor Gallagher, want a breakaway. Reece Nelson, going to switch play to the left-hand side. Magno, going to chop on the inside. Magno, can he get the shot off? He does. It's lackluster. Ball's bobbing around in penalty area. Magno's brought down. And we've got a penalty. Who is that? Hermoso. Really aggressive in his attempt to get the ball back. Okay, Jonathan David to double his tally. He's 86 on penalties. We should be putting this away. Up against Nick Pope. Come on. To double the lead. The Black Cats are leading by 2. The Black Cats are leading by 2 at the Stadium of Light. Lovely stuff by my players. I'm so gassed to be back at the Stadium of Light, guys. We're working real wonders this season. Look at Clark, the traitor. But he regrets leaving now. Anthony Gordon. Well done, Hume. Stalking his man, Isak. I think we've angered Newcastle as they find their way into the penalty area. Clear your lines, clear your lines. I don't know what happened there. It got a bit messy. But we survived. We survived. We're making 3 changes. Ampadu is off for the likes of Archie Gray. Sessegnon's being replaced by Rico Henry. And Dan Neal's on for Ushish. Anderson. Oh, he actually slips it in behind into target. That's impressive. That's impressive. At our expense. Here's target down our left-hand side. Isak. Oh, well done, Daniel. Tracks back to help out his defence. Back to keeper it goes on a clearance that eases the pressure momentarily as Newcastle United are back again. They're back at it. Clark. Oh, Jack Clark. Go away, mate. Why are you trying to haunt us? Gives that to Shaw. Clark. The fans should be booing this lad. Oh, no. Isak. Well done. Well done, Hume. Just forces his way in front of the Swede to prevent him from getting a shot off at Patterson. Again, we survive another round, another wave, and we can hit them on the break. Reece Nelson, our low knee, our January low knee, ball rolls, tries to go on the inside, and Hermoso stops him in his tracks. Not for the first time. Oh, we've just taken a dig at Gordon. What's the car gonna be? Just a yellow. So 2-0 was the scoreline at full time, and we've done well. We've done well to handle the pressure from Newcastle United. Whenever they got forward, they looked like a massive threat. But again, defensively, we've been solid throughout the season against sides like this. We didn't dominate the game. It was definitely end-to-end stuff. It could have been a draw, really and truly, if it wasn't for our defense and the goalkeeper. But as you guys can see, 1.8 XG to their 1.3. We created more goal scoring opportunities. We didn't get a lot of standout performers other than the top 4 that you can see in front of us. But again, I feel like the overall performance from the squad was good enough. There's a lot of players that we look forward to seeing coming back from the loan spell in the next campaign. I'm looking forward to using some of these young players in the I would say in the summer preseason. Players such as Ethan Barnard, I feel like by the time we get him, he's going to be a problem. Even Jamie Haynes. We got a lot of wingers coming out from the youth academy. Lennon Miller, someone that we signed this season and then loaned out right away. I feel like he's going to be a gem in the midfield at some point in the save. But yeah, there's a lot of faces that we need to keep an eye on, especially Albie Rogers. We definitely need to produce more centre backs, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with the overall squad that we've built so far. Obviously, it could be a lot worse. It's only the second season, bearing in mind. It's time to get this one over the line. To book a spot in the quarterfinals of the Europa League, we're definitely overachieving in this competition. I think our target was to just make it out of the group phase, and we've done one better. We look quite good. We look like we suit European football, if I'm honest with you. We don't stick out like a sore thumb. Again, it's just going to be about seeing out results, seeing out victories. Whether we concede, we just need to make sure that we outscore the opposition. So because we didn't play the first leg, I'm just going to quickly brush over Real Betis and their tactics. So they use a 4-2-3-1 wide. They've got quite a few key players that I've noticed. Players like Danso, he's a good defender in career mode. Isco, he's I would say he's quite a legend. He's quite a legend in my era. But Isco, he's probably fallen off a bit. He's not really a real threat. They got good players protecting their back line like Zubamendi and Fofana. It's going to take something special to break down the Spanish side. We scored 5 against them in the first leg, so it's not impossible, but it's a different matchup. It's a different matchup. Daniel's back in the firing line after the last game. He's going to be starting over Ushish, so the midfield will be the regular midfield with Ampadu, Gallagher and Nil. Pembele is also in for Hume on the right hand side. We got Johnson coming in for Talis Magno. Patterson. Ballard gets under control. There we go. Reece Nelson. Oh, come on. Make a run, Jonathan David. He's just standing in one spot. Zubamendi. Fofana. Isco, come on. Challenge him. Okay, here's Abner. Vinicius. Well done, Pembele. He puts a foot in, actually wins it. He's showing studs. Here's Reece Nelson. Bombing down this right hand side. Get forward. David is making a run now. We've triggered it. I was trying to loop the ball over the defender. Took an extra touch instead. Johnston. Plays the ball into the box. Header from David. He does find the head, but Claudio Bravo makes the save. I saw Sessegnon, but it's just speculative balls to play up the line, especially when the accuracy isn't there from half of the squad that's on the pitch. Sessegnon keeps the ball under control. Tried to dink it in the middle. Danso with the clearance. Pembele keeps him at bay and he's forced to play on the inside. Isco returns it. Oyose. Oh, we've let him on the inside. Don't let him go side. Oh, come on. Okay, he's back outside the penalty area. Enrique. Zubamendi. Oh, takes a shot at the near post. He has another crack. He hits the post. Patterson with the save. Betis almost found a goal back into the game. Isco, good save again by Patterson. We've allowed him on the inside. And it was a free shot. He almost found the bottom right corner. Oh, good turn by Michael Johnson. Can we hit them on a break? Come on. The Irishman needs that support, man. What's Sessegnon doing, not overlapping? Sessegnon's he's just a spectator. What's he doing? Corner taken short. Rodri. Well done, Nelson. Doing his defensive duties. Nil. Gallagher, he's taken out. He's wiped out. A yellow card should be given to Carvalho. Oh, no. A yellow card should be given to Fofana. Let's see. Oh, red card's given to Fofana. I don't know why I said Carvalho. He kind of looked like William Carvalho from that angle. Nil. David. Just about gets it to the left-hand side. The second time round. Ryan Sessegnon. 1-2 between him and Gallagher. Sessegnon and drill it hard and low across the box. Cleared up by Zubamendi. And he's there with the interception again. So we made a few changes. Rico Henry being one of them. Had a bit of pace to our back line as Ryan Session's getting really tired. Johnston. Oh, there we go. A nice ball played in behind. Jonathan David. We should take full advantage here. This should be 1-0. Jonathan David, 1-on-1 with the keeper. It's 1-0. 6-3 on the aggregate. We're 3 goals ahead of them now. They're down to 10 men. So we started from that throw-in, and Michael Johnson found himself in a good position. It's a simple pass to play in behind into Jonathan David. Okay, so we're making more changes. So Jonathan David's off for Cook, and we're taking off Pembele for Hume. Rodri, ball goes in. Clear our lines. Nope. Rodri again. Carvalho. 1-1. 1-1. Definitely against the runner play. Improvements need to be made to this squad if we want to see the full picture of what we're trying to do. Oh, interception. Pelistri. Go on. Get going. Get going. Where's the pace? Pelistri, Fasundo, let's go on the right-hand side. He's going to shoot across the keeper. Danzo puts a block in. A cutback was on, but yeah, passing it on the inside has not been one of our strengths so far in this episode. That's one thing we're lacking as well. Set piece takers, crossing and free kicks. Really shocking so far in the series. There's a free head on the back post again. Can't direct it goalwards. I think we've conceded way too many goals in this tie, but we've come out on top. 6-4 is the scoreline, 1-1 on the night. They were down to 10 men. I feel like we should have been able to see out the victory, but I feel like across both legs, we were definitely the stronger side out of the two. Lloyd Kelly ended up with the man of the match performance. I wouldn't expect anyone else to, because going forward, we were very quiet. So defensively, I feel like we stood out more compared to our attacking performance. Yeah, again, I can't stress how poor the passing accuracy can be sometimes in the final third. So in the summer, we definitely need to figure out a way to bolster the first team, strengthen the first team, not the bench. Obviously, some of these first team players will be dropped to the bench, but that's how we're going to try to rebuild the squad, improving each year. Yeah, again, we just need to find a way to get ourselves playing the football that we're supposed to be playing as a side that's being managed by RemelHD, of course. So we have 2 offers for one of our left backs, and that's Dennis Shirkin. So Porto and Fenerbahce, they're in for him. So we've asked for in between 7 to 10 million. So we don't want anything lower than 7 million. He's right now the 3rd choice left back. I feel like he's good enough to remain in the squad, but if we can make a bit of profit on him and probably utilize the 3rd choice slot for maybe a youth player coming up from the ranks, if we even got a left back coming up from the ranks, then yeah, it's going to probably be more beneficial, less likely to get annoying emails from a first team player saying that they're not playing enough. But speaking of players saying that they're not playing enough, we're getting emails saying players are happy with the game time that they're getting and probably proud of the performances from the squad overall. I think Sessegnong's got an opposite dilemma though. Raw, this is how the table looks now. So as you guys can see, 28 games played in the league. We've got 10 games to go, and we're sitting 2 points behind Manchester United, and we're sitting second. It's actually crazy stuff to look at. So yeah, the title race is really heated up at this point. I feel like it can go either way. It can go any way. Yeah, even Newcastle United, they're still within a shout of being in the title race, even though they're sitting 7th. This is probably the most challenging title race I've ever seen in any of my series. So there's about 7 clubs going at the top of the table now. And in terms of the bottom 3, it consists of Wolverhampton, Leicester City and Burnley. Speaking of Wolverhampton, we have them up next in the FA Cup. Yeah, we're definitely in pole position to make it through to the semi-finals, whatever you call it. But I feel like it's going to be tough once we get past the semi-finals though, because as you guys can see, Nottingham Forest have knocked out Arsenal, which is an upset. Man City are still in the competition. We still have Man United and Spurs to play their game, and obviously we've got Wolverhampton. So hopefully we do get a bit the better draw when it comes to the semi-finals if we do make it through. Here we go. 5-2-3 is the formation Wolverhampton they're going to be using. In terms of their tactical style, they use wing play just like us. I'm going to be telling my players it's about confidence. In everything you do, you got to give 110%. We've already won the FA Cup last season. Why not go on and do it again? So yeah, we've got the Molyneux up next. Okay, so this is a critical game for our season. We want some sort of silverware at some point. We didn't do too well in the Carabao Cup yet again, so the FA Cup is pretty much the main option when it comes to silverware this season. If we can do this, yeah, I think we could go on to do well in the Europa League and possibly, maybe, get a European position automatically in the Premier League. Even though we are challenging for the title, it seems, from the looks of it, I'm still keeping my mind on top 4. We're not changing the objective this season at all. All crossed in. Patterson comes to claim. As per usual. Comfortably rolled it out to the left-hand side. Talas Magno gives that to Jonathan David. We can set off on a run. He's got a full back line chasing him. And Kilman does enough to cut across and prevent him from getting a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper. Semedo, good interception there by Rico Henry. Jonathan David, Conor Gallagher dinks it over the top. Referee handball will take it. Jonathan David to step up for this free kick. He's going to hit it. Oh, hits the bar and it goes in. It hits the bar and it goes in. What a hit by Jonathan David. This guy just can't stop scoring. He can score goals from normal play, dead ball scenarios as well. Like, what can't he do? Okay, this only 60 accuracy with the free kick. I just went with more curl than anything. What a way to open the scoring. So the FA Cup quarter-final has gotten his first goal in just under 15 minutes. I think the 10th minute to be exact. Hopefully Wolverhampton can't bounce back. They've got poor form going into this game, or they've been in poor form going into this game. So there's no excuses. Defensively, we should be sound. He-Chan, ball cut back, Cunha, as I say that. They get a scary goal scoring opportunity. Again, Patterson, he's reliable. Reliable hands at the back, in between the sticks. Go on, Ushish. Oh, I thought David was going to continue that run. Ushish has a knock now. Ooh, David does well to intercept momentarily. We're still on balance. We haven't triggered attacking just yet. I think we just need to continue to feel out the first half hour of this game. See how Wolverhampton are going to try bounce back. What approach they're going to take. So far, they're doing well to hold on to possession down the right-hand side. Cunha, well done. Archie Gray, what's going on there? Like, there's a lot of dodgy gameplay, but somehow we're surviving it. Normally, we get punished. Here's Talis Magno. Cuts in. Oh, there we go. Oh, my days. Play it more into the gap. I don't understand, like, why players see the opposition right in front of them and decide to play it square into the player. Like, there's gaps to play the ball into, but the ball's like a magnet to central defenders. Semedo takes a shot. Oh, what's going on there, man? What's going on there? Oh, this is what I mean. Like, it's just so cheesy the way we've been conceding goals. We'll give it to them. Cunha's hit the back of the net. Wolverhampton have levelled. They've not done enough. I don't think they've done enough to warrant that. They've not done enough to get back in this game. Cunha. He's just going to run, take a shot with his right foot. Like, no one's stopping him as well. That's the most annoying thing about it all. Guys, it is critical that we wake up for the second half and we score some goals, because we don't want to be knocked out of the FA Cup. We are the champions, the reigning champions so far. We want to retain it. It is a domestic cup that is cherished by us. I'm not too sure about the rest of the league or the rest of England, but we want a trophy. And I feel like this is our best opportunity here. Here's Talis Magno. Magno puts the ball in the box. Pelistri. The header goes over the bar. So irritating. Good interception there by Ballard. Go on, Ushish. Oh, I see Magno. Go on, Magno. Go on, Magno. Got Kilman in front of him. Gonna cut on the inside. Magno. Ball over the top. David. Knock that down. Cuts it back. What's Ushish doing? All Ushish had to do was follow the line of the ball, and he just does whatever he wants. Oh, he needs to come off now. He needs to come off. He complained about starting. I started him, and so far, he's just been a passenger. Gonzalez plays it to the right, and again, Rico Henry is just leaving his position. He thinks he's a CDM. Like, what is he doing? There's just so much space on the right-hand side for the opposition to attack us. And the referee's probably going to give a silly card here, because it was a rash challenge. Just give him a yellow. He's giving him a red. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Rico Henry's been sent off in the 60th minute. He's been sent off in the 60th minute. That is not a red card. Maybe a yellow. That's not a red. Goes from bad to worse. From bad to worse. Got a massive gap down our left-hand side. No one's marking Dawson. What is Ballard doing? Allowing him to get up first. Go on. Go on. Keep it going. Substitutions need to be made. Conor Gallagher. He's overlapping. Got Gallagher on the ball. Play it in the centre into Jonathan David. Go on, David. Go on, David. Again, the position of his teammates is just so shocking. Like, there's so many players that could have just gone into the 6-yard box and there was a simple square or simple sweat on for us to score. But everyone's just standing there watching David with the ball at his feet, not moving at all. Stamenic. Oh, Cunha. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. Flipping hell, man. This team, we definitely need to improve the final third because this is just not on. We should be outscoring Wolverhampton. So our chances in the FA Cup right now are slimming down. We have to make a few changes to see if we can salvage something here. We're 2-1 down. Got 16 minutes to go. This is really frustrating to see. Like, they're playing 5 at the back. 5 at the back, hitting us on the break, and it's just working. It's just working. That's a hat-trick for Matheus Cunha. Like, there's nothing I could have done about that. It was going to happen regardless. Like, let's just accept the fate of this game. It was going to happen regardless. We've got a sending off. But players, they're not pressing. They're not pressing the first touches. They're allowing the player in the midfield to turn and pick a pass. Poor, really poor. There we go. Ball, early cross. Shocking. Like, Jonathan David's there. I'm clearly aiming for him. I put enough power for it to go to him. It overhits it to the back post. Or either under here or over here. You're never crossing it straight to the 6-yard box. Or in the centre of the penalty area. It's just far post. Far post on their post. Magno. Go on, Magno. Referee, he's just completely blocked his path. Ref, do something about it, man. Hang Hee Chang. Gonzalez. Another free shot. I just want to understand. I want to understand what has gone on for this to happen to us. Like, I want to understand because Matheus Cunha has had everything put on the plate for him. Every goal he's scored, everything's just been put on the plate for him. Like, obviously, the goal to confirm the hat-trick was obviously good because it was a ball in behind. But again, our defense went tracking his run. And again, there's a free shot for him to take. There's a free rebound for him to get onto. Probably going to be our worst result since the start of the series. From Championship up until now. Sessegnon. That just sums it all up. I'm trying to hit hard and low on the ground. He does that. We've lost 4-1 to Wolverhampton. Our journey in the FA Cup has ended. We can't retain the competition that got us European football this season. So yeah, we can only really turn our attentions to the Premier League and the Europa League. The Premier League, for me personally, is far-fetched, and so is the Europa League. So what we're going to win this season, I'm not too sure. Stick around for the journey. Dominated. Wolverhampton did dominate once we got that sending. Once we had that sending off. 4.1 was the XG. 0.5 was ours. Again, the only goal that we scored was a free kick goal. Open play was just, it was just poor football being played. So when it comes to Jonathan David, he ended with a 7.1. Murillo 6.6, and the rest of the squad's just shocking. Who got the worst rating? I think it would have been Patterson. That's unfair. I feel like Patterson pulled off a few good saves. I don't understand how he's got a 5.1. So how many saves did he make? He made about 4 saves. To be fair, he conceded 4 goals. I don't know, man. I really don't know. The amount of times Patterson was left alone with Matheus Cunha, like, it's sackable offensives. So next episode could possibly be really crucial in the grand scheme of things. So we have a big side like Chelsea. We have Liverpool right after that. Chelsea, they're sitting 8th place, so we might even play that game off camera. Liverpool's definitely a game that we need to play because they're sitting 1 point below us, sitting 3rd place. After that, we've got Aston Villa in the league away from home. We have the quarterfinals of the Europa League. So I think the first leg we're definitely playing on camera. We're gonna play Burnley off camera and regroup for the second leg, and then we're gonna have City, so on and so forth. But yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new. Yes, the Sunderland series is back. We're gonna try to be consistent with uploading it, trying to get the second season over the line and probably enter the third season before we take another break from playing this series again. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you see the series as being a one club series? Do you want me to stay at Sunderland, or do you want me to experiment at some point, leaving the Premier League, coaching another club, maybe go Bundesliga, maybe La Liga? Let's get the interaction going in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys want to see for this series in particular. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm happy to be back recording this series. I hope you guys are happy to see this being uploaded again. And see you guys in the next episode. Take care for now. Peace.